They've kept their love story quiet for more than 2 decades, but Julia Roberts just gave fans a rare peek behind the curtain, and it was worth the wait. The Oscar winning actress celebrated her 23rd wedding anniversary with husband Danny Moder by sharing an intimate and sun soaked photo from what appears to be a deeply personal vacation. The image, shared on her Instagram, shows the couple wrapped in each other's arms, smiling in the glow of a golden sunset. No filters, no glam squads, just raw, pure love. Their eyes speak louder than any caption, but she still wrote one anyway. 23 years. Hashtag true love. It was short, sweet, and said everything. Hollywood romances often flicker out faster than they ignite, but Julia and Danny have defied every odd. From the moment they met in 2000, their connection was undeniable, even if their timing wasn't. Julia was a global superstar. Danny was a cinematographer working on the set of The Mexican. Both were involved with other people. The world watched closely, and critics questioned whether it would last. 23 years later, they have their answer. What makes this anniversary celebration even more touching is how rare these glimpses are. Julia Roberts, one of the most bankable and recognizable actresses in the world, has fiercely protected her private life. For years, she's lived outside the Hollywood bubble, raising her 3 children, twins Hazel and Phineas, and youngest son Henry, in relative seclusion. The couple moved to New Mexico years ago, trading red carpets for desert hikes and school drop-offs. So when Julia chooses to share a photo like this, it's not a publicity move. It's a statement of gratitude, of pride, of deep personal joy. Fans flooded her post with comments. Many simply wrote, "Goals." Others shared personal stories of long-lasting love, inspired by the couple's devotion. Over the years, Julia has only given tiny sound bites about her relationship, but what she said has been telling. In one interview, she described Danny as her favorite human. In another, she said, "Getting married to Danny, that was the best decision of my life." Their dynamic isn't built on grand gestures or Hollywood glitz. It's quiet loyalty, private laughter, late night talks, joint parenting, honest conversations, the things that don't make headlines, but make a marriage work. The photo she posted captures all of that in one frame. They're seated on a beachside balcony, barefoot, casual. Julia's hair is tied in a loose braid, her face free of makeup. Danny's hand is wrapped around her waist, his eyes locked on hers. You can almost feel the breeze coming off the ocean. There's no luxurious backdrop, no designer clothes, just the kind of love that feels effortless because it's been earned. And maybe that's what makes it so powerful. It's not about showing off. It's about showing up for each other year after year. Danny Moder has largely remained out of the spotlight, preferring to let his camera work do the talking. He's been behind the lens on major films and TV shows, but when asked about his greatest success, he often turns the conversation toward family. He once said in a rare interview, "Our life at home is very full, very normal, and very private, and we like it that way." Still, that doesn't mean the romance is faded. Julia has described Danny as her rock. "He makes me laugh like nobody else," she once said. "He listens, really listens, and he always shows up." Even after all these years, they still hold hands at events. They still surf together. They still leave handwritten notes for each other. In a world where love is often curated for social media, theirs feels refreshingly authentic. Friends close to the couple say their secret lies in mutual respect. They don't compete, one source said. They collaborate, and they're always rooting for each other. It hasn't always been easy. They've faced scrutiny, tabloid rumors, and the challenges of balancing career and family. But they've weathered it all quietly, with grace. And on their 23rd anniversary, Julia didn't throw a lavish party. She didn't flood her feed with throwbacks. She just posted that one quiet photo, one image, one line, one message to the world. This is what lasting love looks like. For fans who have followed her journey, from Pretty Woman to Erin Brockovich, from red carpets to ranch life, it was a touching reminder that sometimes the most beautiful stories aren't the ones written for the screen. They're the ones lived behind the scenes. Julia and Danny's love story isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about choosing each other over and over again, every single day. And after 23 years, it's still going strong.